it was just very good energy, very receptive, very open. If I met that same girl in a club, I promise you it would not have been like that. If I walked up to that girl on a street in the mall randomly when she's doing her thing, if I walked up to her at a gas station, she's not gonna be that receptive. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Marv Over Matter back with another video, and today what I'm gonna talk about is the best places to pick up women, man. The best places to pick up women. So obviously, one of the main things when it comes to getting with girls is you got to be around girls, right? Proximity is key. I haven't touched on this too much, but proximity is very key when it comes to getting women. You have to be around the women, and then you have to be around the women you want to be around in order to increase your chances. You're not gonna get the women you want if you're not around them. That's just basic one-on-one. I feel like a lot of guys forget that. Like, guys will be kind of hard on themselves and be like, yeah, like, I'm struggling with women. Like, I can't really get women, but they're not around any women. They see one girl they're attracted to, like, at their gym, and that's really it. And they're like, yeah, my dating life, it's not good. Like, of course it's not good. You're not around any women. You can do the online dating thing, but if you don't have the materials to have a good online dating profile, then that's not really going to do much for you either. Right? If you don't have the good pictures, if you're not, even if you're on the dating profile, if you're not in a location where there's women, that's going to be tough, right? So proximity is key. Now, within that proximity, there's going to be pockets where where the attractive women go, right? There's going to be pockets. Attractive women move in packs. You know what I'm saying? They wherever there's one, there's usually more. And then there's the rest of the general population, but it's a little bit more like integrated in other cities, but LA is very, very like, the pretty people are here, the regulars are here, right? That's how it is. And if you don't go to where the pretty people are, you could never see. You could be in LA and just never see anybody that really looks that good. That happens a lot. Tourists come here and they think, they're like, oh, I thought people here were supposed to be good looking. They're good looking people here. It's just they don't just run around with everybody else, right? So location is important. Location, right? It's important. Now, once you find where the attractive girls are, right? And so some of those places, a really, really good one, my favorite one, I'm gonna always recommend this one, is like a workout class. Some type of workout class. Attractive girls love workout classes. That is where they go. They don't, like, they go to the gym, right? But they don't really, like, some of them be in the gym, but then that's like that's more like the gym girls. It's a different category, right? But just like well put together attractive girls, they be in the workout classes. They're in the yoga classes. They're in like a little kickboxing class. They're in, you know what I'm saying? They do stuff like that. So when you go to these things, that's where you're gonna find these attractive women. And the reason why it's a great place to find them, or a great place to meet them, because there's pretty girls at the club, right? There's pretty girls at the club, but they're up in some dude's section drinking all his liquor, and then they just, you know what I'm saying, they do that. You're not really interacting with them. And even if they are on the floor, right, they acting all like stuck up, you know what I'm saying, sedity, like they acting like they don't want to be talked to, like they're there, like it's like, what are you here for, right? They just want to be seen, they just want to be validated, they want you to buy them drinks. That's all it is. But in these workout classes, they're not in that mode. Their mindset is different. Because overall, when a woman is in a situation where it's a group and the group is expected to interact and there's exclusivity to the group. If you have those three things, you have an exclusive group where you're expected to interact. That is the best place you're going to meet women. It's like the psychology of it. They go there knowing that first of all they feel safe, because not everybody can get in here, right? There's some exclusivity to this, right? Now you're in a group, so they automatically feel like, okay, we're supposed to, you know, we're together, right? There's us and then there's them. So you're part of the us, you're in the group. And then if you're expected to interact, they're going to interact. They're going to be open. They know they're coming there to interact with you. A lot of times girls, when they're just out in life, they don't really want to interact. A lot of them run on anxiety. They just kind of go into where they go and they come back and they go and they go. You know what I'm saying? They just, if you really watch women, they really just be on their thing. Like, they're not really looking around. Like, if they're looking around, it's to shop. You know what I'm saying? But they're not really looking at people, and like, they're kind of in their own world. But when you're in that group setting, that workout class, now they're looking around. Now, you know what I'm saying? You're a part of the group, right? So you're in the setting, they're comfortable. They're very comfortable. So they're going to be way more receptive to you. And this is where you can, you know what I'm saying, engage with them. And it's going to be easier. It just is what it is. Like, and another thing about a workout class is you're having fun. It's active. It's something that's like physically getting you going. When people get going physically, they get out of their head. You're more engaged in reality. An example, I took a boxing class one time, and it was mostly like girls in the boxing class. There was a dude. The dude was like a elite boxer, right? The instructor. There was like a couple other guys in there, and then there was like, let's say there's 10 people. It was like 6 girls, 4 guys, maybe something like that, around there. So we all got to partner up. All got to do our thing. And it's like, me personally, when I'm in these workout classes, I'm athletic, right? So it's very easy for me to stand out. I'm more athletic than the average guy. So when I'm doing these types of classes, I'm usually either the best person there or one of the best people there, right? And I use that to my advantage, right? So when we're doing things, I'm impressive. I'm just impressive because I can do things better than the other guys, right? So this is an environment where I'm going to excel. That's another thing. You want to be in an environment where you're going to excel. Don't be in an environment where you don't have the qualities that's going to make you do well in this environment, right? So if you're in a dance class and you can't dance, that's not going to do well for you, right? If you can dance, go to a dance class. That's where you're going to find girls and you're going to do well with girls. Girls want to see you do well, right? That's why guys do the whole showing off, the peacocking thing, because we all know on a like intuitive level that it does help you get girls. If you're impressive at something, it does help you get girls. You don't want to be running around trying to dance and show the girls that what you can do, right? If it comes out, it comes out. If they see it, then they're gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It has to come off smooth. It has to come off like cool, casual, like you're not trying too hard. You can't be a try hard. But if you are impressive at something, girls do notice that, and they do want to. You know what I'm saying? It's attractive. A guy that's good at things is attractive to a girl. So when you're in these environments, when you pick whatever group you go to, like me, for example, with the workout class, I know I'm gonna be good. I know I'm going to be comfortable because anything physically, I'm going to be able to do it. So I do that. I can have fun. So now I'm having fun. They see me doing well. They see me having fun. I'm engaging with them. Smile, you know what I'm saying? Maybe tease them a little bit. It's way more open. They're already open because they're in a group. They're receptive, you know what I'm saying? They're seeing this guy. He's better than the other guys. Okay. And now okay. He's engaging with me. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm playful. I'm bantering. Of course I got a girl's Instagram at the end of that. She had a boyfriend and I still got her Instagram, right? Not saying that getting the Instagram is the key, like, oh, I got it. But it's like, she was very, very receptive. It was very friendly. She actually helped me with a work opportunity as well, right? But it was just very good energy, very receptive, very open. If I met that same girl in a club, I promise you it would not have been like that. If I walked up to that girl on a street in the mall randomly when she's doing her thing, if I walked up to her at a gas station, she's not going to be that receptive. So these are the environments, right? I did an acting class one time, and this girl, I'm sitting next to her. It's the same thing. It's maybe like 6, 7 people. I just happen to be sitting next to her. I'm engaging with the teacher, right? I'm doing my thing. I go up, I do a scene. I killed the scene. Like, we're engaging in class. Like, I'm engaged. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking over the room. I'm doing well, right? I'm doing well. I'm bantering with her. We were supposed to go outside and do a scene, right? We go outside, we do a scene, or we like rehearse a scene in our head, or whatever. Everybody went and found their own area, right? So she comes near my area. I'm like, why are you following me? You know what I'm saying? I'm playful with her, right? I'm teasing her. I'm doing well. I'm having fun. I'm engaging. Of course, at the end of it, everybody's exchanging Instagram. She's pushing through the crowd to get to me to get my Instagram, right? So it's like, of course, you're gonna attract these women if you need to put yourself in a position to do well. That's the main thing. That's the main thing that's gonna help you with getting women. If you put yourself in a position where they're gonna be receptive and you are impressive or you're doing well. Even if it's like you go somewhere and you dress better than everybody else. Whatever your thing is, find your thing and lean into that. My thing is fitness, so I lean into fitness. So when I go places and I take my shirt off, I'm gonna be received well. I know I'm gonna be received well because I'm fit. You know what I'm saying? I went to a house party one time with my boy. He's like 6'5", right? He's 6'5", but he's not in great shape, right? So we're at it's like a pool party. So I take my shirt off. Of course, the girl that he's there with is touching my chest, right? The girl that his girl that we supposed to meet up with, she's over there feeling on my chest. I'm talking to the best looking girl at the party. Another girl, as I'm leaving, is giving me eyes, like, because I'm fit. I'm in an environment, a pool party, where I'm going to excel. My body looks better than most guys, right? So I'm going to do well. We're in a house party, so it's exclusive. It's only certain people who's invited. We're expected to interact. It's a party. All the key factors are there, so I did well. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you just got to put yourself in a position to do well and find the places where they have those elements. That's the main thing you want to do. You want to have those elements. Exclusivity, a group, interacting, and you can be impressive. You can excel in that situation. If you do those things, it's going to be very easy for you to pick up women. Now, on the flip side, obviously, if you go to the club, you don't stand out. Unless you buy a section. That's what I don't believe in buying a section. I would never buy a section, but that's one of the ways that that's one of the reasons that these guys, I think, I don't know the psychology, but I would assume that one of the reasons they buy the section, of course, you know what I'm saying, is to get the girls, but they make it exclusive. So once the girls get in the section, now they're no longer acting how they would act if they just was out on the dance floor with them. You know what I'm saying? Now they're a group. There's some type of exclusivity, and that does something to people psychologically, especially women, because they're naturally just more, skittish and scared. So when you put them in a group setting, when you put them in a situation where it's like, no, it's us, and then there's them. If you're one of the us, they're gonna be more open. Ooh, my camera kind of blacked out. Got a little too hot in here. But yeah, so if you're one of the us, then they're gonna be receptive, right? But if you go to the gas station, you go to the club, you walk up to her randomly at the mall, she gonna be like, I don't know this guy, let me just keep moving. She's not gonna be receptive. Can it work? Yes. If you're attractive, you can bypass some of that. If she finds you attractive, you can bypass some of that. But if you want to go to the best places, if you want to increase your chances the most, then you want to definitely go to places, like I said, where you're in an exclusive group, where you're expected to interact and you can excel. Those are the factors, bro. That's gonna make it very easy for you. You know what I'm saying? If you just go there and do your thing, it's still gonna be easy, but you want to engage. If you're in an environment where you're gonna excel, it's gonna allow you to engage easier. When you're impressive, when you're the best at whatever you're doing, there's a psychological thing that happens where you just feel more confident and you feel more like engaging. People are more receptive to you. If you're good at something, people are more receptive. If you can sing, watch a dude that can sing. If a dude I have a friend, he can sing. People are so receptive to him. After he sings, bro, it's like he has fans everywhere he goes because he's impressive. If I go somewhere, if there's like a physical challenge, like let's say it's a pull-up contest, right? I can do like 30-something pull-ups in a row. So I do 30-something pull-ups in a row after the last 5 guys could only do 7. Of course the girls are gonna be like, wow, oh my gosh, oh my. Them guys are gonna act like that too. Everybody's gonna act like that. Everybody's gonna be more receptive. So do things that are gonna allow you to be impressive, to excel. Like I said, I'm beating this horse, you know what I'm saying? I'm beating this horse dead, but I'm beating this dead horse, but this really helps, bro. That really, really helps. Alright, so yeah, that's the video for today, guys. Take that advice and run with it, man. Find where you're gonna do well. Find a group setting where you can do well. That's like the whole find your tribe thing, like that. You know what I'm saying? Find that. Alright, so like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. I didn't really mention too many places specifically. So if y'all got some specific places, put them in the comments so guys can kind of like know exactly where to go. You know, things that fall into this category, or if they don't fall into this category, and there's another like category where there's places that you're gonna do well. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe maybe on vacation, you know, if you go to a resort, if you go to, you know what I'm saying? There's different places, but I'm just giving you like the ones you can do now. The ones you can do, like you can sign up for a workout class tomorrow. You can sign up for a dance class tomorrow. You can sign up for these things tomorrow and like get to it. You know what I'm saying? So I got a few more subscriber requests. I got some responses because I got some emails from guys asking for advice. So I'm gonna try to do some of those too. And then I'm gonna also stay on just my regular regimen of the videos that I come up with, the things that I think are important for guys to know. But yeah, it's mind over matter, Marvel over matter. Let's get it.